from?
2022!
We made it through 2020. We survived.
So Kaylee and I are broke and you're all fired. I'm just kidding.
Good morning everyone and welcome back to building a house in the mountains. I have to continue working on this house today, and the next step is actually gonna be to start working on one of these A-frames. So we have two of these frames now and it's time to start working in the next one. That one is gonna be right over here. I finished that structure last episode, so the next A-frame can sit in smoothly and kind of safe. But now, let's get to work. Got my 50 pounds of welding rod first thing in the morning. I think those rods are gonna be enough to finish welding the entire roof structure for this house. And by the way, check my BABO, badass biker's outfit. Oh, no way. Haha, this is so cool. It comes with a ziplock right there in the inside, so I can close it once I am not using my welding rods, and it's gonna be sealed. Humidity is not gonna affect my welding rods. That's nice. That's so modern. I love it. Dude, it feels so good to have your own tools. I know it's just tools, I said it before, but I kind of get excited when I have tools. You see, I got my clamps over here, I have helmets, I have headsets for when I'm cutting stuff, a lot of noise, I have glasses. It feels very good to have your own things. My favorite thing of my entire tools is my level. It's got magnets on it! I can stick it in the wall. I don't have to hold it anymore. That's the best tool I have. My favorite tool. I know Jordan doesn't mind at all about sharing his stuff, but I think it's time for me to grow up and start having my own things. Last week I got my own grinder, I got my own drill, I also got extension cords. Now I'm like starting to just have my little shed over here with some of my own tools. I'm proud of myself, dude. I'm proud of it. I'm gonna present you the book, this one right here. Here is where I simplify everything. This is my structure. I got a 60 degrees angle right here on the bottom. That is right there, also right there. So as there is a 60 degrees angle right here and the pieces that I put are vertical, so that means that if I put a vertical piece right here, let's imagine that there is a vertical piece right there. It's gonna be a 90 degrees angle, and as I have a 60 degrees angle right here, I just subtract those 60 degrees from the 90 degrees that I created over there, and that's gonna give me 30 degrees. That's gonna be where I have to cut, or the angle that I have to cut in the top of the beam. Sometimes I'm smart, sometimes I'm dumb. I hope I don't screw this up. Okay, so we got 18.5 meters in this one with a 60 degrees angle in the base. Let's chop it out! Looks like I'm gonna have to put some welds over here. This thing that you see over here is what we call a caballo. This is Panamanian construction style. A caballo is basically two C-beams welded together. We put it together by welding some spot. This is maybe 1.5 or 2 inches. Right over here where I'm gonna cut, there is no weld that is gonna make this thing strong here. The closest weld is right there. That is maybe 3 feet of distance from here. So if I cut it right here before welding, what's gonna happen is that this thing is gonna open like this, and it's gonna be hard to put it back together. I can put it back together, but I think it's easier just like if I weld it right now. Over here. One piece is done, and I'm 3 more to go. I was trying to make it cool, you know, pouring the gas inside of the generator, and I just spilled almost all the gas in the top of the generator. But no worries, I'm cleaning it up before turn that thing on. I don't want that thing to explode. The way we have been building these A-frames is not rocket science. We basically take two 9.27 meters pieces and then we weld them together in a specific angle to create that beautiful A-frame that we want to put up. But the actual hard part is to get those 9-meter pieces straight so we don't end up with a crooked A-frame once we raise it up and put it in the top of the beams. And I know that there is a lot of people commenting and asking why am I building this thing by myself. The deal was that all of us will be working on building the houses for everyone else. I already explained this a few videos ago, but I can tell you again. What we're doing now is that we all are taking on different responsibilities around the farm. I have my own task in the farm. My main task is to move the goats, but my main objective in here is to finish building that house because that is my house. The rest of the crew is taking over on different projects like fixing greenhouses, start on new projects, building rock walls, and like doing a lot of things, because the main objective of all of us at the end is to bring this place, to make this place our beautiful and sweet home. the fact that I'm not getting any physical help in this moment in the construction of the house doesn't mean that I'm not getting help at all or that I won't get help in the future. When the time comes to raise those A-frames, the entire crew is gonna come down here, help me raise those huge and heavy things up there. And also we brainstorm when it comes to major decision for the construction of the house. We have our friend in the United States, our friend Bruce. He's an architect. He's aware man. So he has been guiding us through this entire process, and we don't end screwing up the construction of this house. This is gaining experience, and for me this is giving me a ton of experience right now working by myself in the construction of my own house. I got this thing done. I told this thing was gonna take me hours. Oh, I realize that hurts. I fell through one of these spaces and I hit my head with one of the beams, but I hit the helmet this time, but the helmet just passed, you know, the little hit to my head, and it hurts a little bit. But no, that doesn't matter so much because I got this thing done. Now I just have to finish welding the entire circle around because it's just tagged in there so it doesn't move. No, let's finish welding this thing. We got this one. No, I just have to do it all over again for the next one. It took way longer than what I was expecting this thing to take. It took me 3 hours to measure, cut, and weld this piece together, but I finally got it. I got the 2 beams that are gonna create the A-frame just ready, but I'm done with construction for today. I'm just gonna jump into the next project that I have in my list. I'm tired of building, to be honest. I have so many projects that I need to start working on, to finish, take on, but one of the most important ones is to fix my water situation down in my jungle. And it's because my tank that used to be right there got blown away by the wind, as you can see. I really need to fix this because I haven't showered in the last maybe 2 days. I'm starting to smell pretty bad, so I need to fix this thing today. Holding the weight of this thing. Look at the rainbow! That's beautiful! When I was a little kid, I used to walk towards the rainbow and just try to find the base because my mom always was telling me this story that in the bottom of the rainbow there was this magical stuff, and if you find it, it was like magic stuff. I don't know, I was a kid, I was too naive, and I used to do that. But no, I'm big, and I know this is just a beautiful optical illusion, by the way. But now here, coming back to reality, I'm facing a big problem over here, and it's that I have no glue to put this thing together. I ran out of glue. I just checked in the little shed and there's no glue. So I think I'm gonna go for a temporary solution until tomorrow that I can go to town and buy this glue. As I couldn't figure out how to fix my water tank today, I didn't have all the materials that I needed for it. I'm just going for plan B, that stands for bring water down to the jungle. This is actually stream water. This water comes from a river that is somewhere up there, and it's in our neighbor's property, and we asked them if we can use a little bit of the water every once in a while when we run out of water and it's like dry season, and they said yes. They're very cool and very good people. So this is it. This is how I'm gonna shower today. Good morning everyone, welcome back to Life in the Jungle. This is it. This is it. Got my breakfast over here, got my oatmeal bowl with some fruits. I've been trying to eat pretty much healthy during the last few weeks. Every once in a while I eat something that is not that healthy, but I believe in a perfect balance, you know, like. But anyway, today I don't really feel I want to work in the construction of a house. After yesterday when I fell, that thing still hurt. In the moment it didn't hurt that much, but this morning it feels like something is pushing your head just like very strong, but in this side. So I'm just like, I'm taking it slow today. I don't want to fall again. So instead of pushing myself through building a house today that I don't really feel it, this is one of those days where I feel that if I do something I'm not gonna enjoy it at all. So I just like switch into something else and I still get the fun that I get daily. I'm gonna be working on gardening. This is my jungle. Treehouse right there. My chilling spot right in the back. My hammock, yeah, right there. So this jungle still has a lot of work for me to do in here, and it's because I'm gonna be living in this jungle for at least one more year. Then I hope that by that time the house that I'm building is ready so I can move in there, but I'm gonna still come and chill in the jungle. So I kinda wanna have this place beautiful, nice. I wanna have some flowers, I wanna have some fruit trees, I wanna have maybe a little garden with, you know, some beautiful stuff in here. So tomorrow is late to start working. Let's do it today. The way I'm gonna try to build this garden is gonna be very similar to what I did with the fruit trees a few weeks ago. It's basically that I'm gonna put some of the thing that I was calling mulch, that afterwards I discovered that the real name for that is mush. That is just when the mulch is like done and it's rotten and all, you get like this stuff. This is called mush. Jordan was the one who kind of like clarified me there. But yeah, that's how this thing is gonna work. And as I said before, this is all experimental. There you go. Just look at all that fresh and rich soil. This all smells so good. I got my plants in the ground and my hope in the sky. These plants are here, but this is not ready yet. I still have to bring some rocks, and I'm planning to use some gravel too and some pieces of dried wood, so that helps with the humidity to keep this thing like always with a little bit of water in there. And the rocks are to build a little wall around. The gravel is to put it inside so the grass also gets inside. But that's gonna happen after lunch. I just made my veggie bowl again. I love this thing of eating vegetables. Dude, this is so cheap and also so good at the same time. It's so fast to do. It took me 20 minutes to make this. It's so easy, and I got some eggs in the top. I've been eating healthy and I love this thing. I have been feeling just so good. You know, like every once in a while I eat something that is not that healthy and I don't feel good after it, but most of the time it's just amazing. So over here I got carrots, I got cabbage, potatoes, onions, and cucumbers. I put some cucumbers in there, and my eggies. After a few hours of carrying rocks around, I'm finally done with one part of the project. I'm still missing one other part there, more rocks, and I have to put one more plant at the end that I don't have yet. I have to go buy it or go get it from somewhere. But I got this thing done. Kinda look beautiful. The reason why I put this gravel here and the rocks at the side is because when it rains, the water usually washes away all the dirt, all that good compost, good soil that I put in there. The water is gonna wash it away. So with the rocks, with the gravel, I'm kind of making sure that that doesn't happen that fast. So it gives a little time for the plants just like to grip themselves in the ground, you know, it's like be there. Come on, Dot. Come on, Till. Get in here. Good boys. This is how my days always end, with moving the goats at the end of the day. We keep them in here, the boys and the girls on the other side. And this is also how we are gonna end this episode. Thank you so much for following this crazy and adventurous journey. You guys are just the best. Thank you so much. Love you so much, and I'll see you in the next episode.